Hello, it's Danita Jones, and my project number 2 is SAMR in a 4th grade science classroom. I did a little outline of the lesson that I put together showing the SAMR model overall. So with substitution, I'm doing a digital article over reading physical text. Augmentation, I did an interactive weather map. Modification was a video presentation, and redefinition is a social media campaign. I did align the project with state standards as well. So the first state standard that the project aligns with is the student will demonstrate an understanding of the water cycle and weather and climate patterns, specifically weather and climate patterns. And the second standard it aligned with was obtain and communicate information about severe weather phenomena, including thunderstorms, hurricanes, and tornadoes, to explain steps humans can take to reduce the impact of severe weather phenomena. The ITSY-NETS indicators alignment with 1B, students will use social media to make connections and create awareness around a public issue using audio, video, and animation software, customizing their learning environment. With 2B, students engage in healthy interactions on social media, understanding how to maintain a positive, safe, legal, and ethical online presence while using technology. 3C, students will create a media, presentations, and ad campaigns from information collected online using various tools such as video or animation editing softwares to share online. 3D, students will expand their understanding of the impact of severe weather events to the environment and communities and will actively explore ways to help others experiencing these events, developing solutions to real-world problems. And finally, 4A, students will demonstrate a methodology for problem solving or a series of steps in their ad campaign that they will use to solve issues surrounding communities experiencing a severe weather event. With substitution, I took the text article where a student would typically choose an article out of a textbook or a magazine to read about a severe weather event, and just converted that to a digital article. So no changes, it's just the traditional practice, substituting digital information over that physical text information. And they can choose one article on a severe weather event to read from a collection of articles from the NOAA website. And I included a visual so that you could see what the NOAA website looks like and the different specific articles on the severe weather events. And they can follow the links, choose their weather event, and read about it here. And this slide is just another visual of the digital article versus the text article. With augmentation, we're enhancing the information a little bit. Students will use an interactive weather map to answer the following questions. The questions are just a starting point to get the students looking at the map and answering some questions and exploring it, giving them a base to jump from. And you can see here that it's basic information that they could gather themselves without a digital resource, but it's enhanced. It's interactive, we can filter, we can take a look at, we can scroll over the different years and take a look at what happened in that year, cost versus what actually happened, how many storms, and so on. With modification, we are starting to transform those tasks. So students will work as a small group to collaborate and create their own video presentation using WeVideo to present what they have learned about the severe weather event they chose. So if they choose a tornado, they would go to WeVideo, and I included a visual here so that you could just kind of see where they would start from. So they would create media here about tornadoes and the information that they learned and how it impacts communities and their environment. And with that modification, they would share either inside their small group, or they could share as the classroom as a whole. And then with redefinition, we have completely transformed and using social media to address one way to help people facing a severe weather event. And they can create an animation using Animaker here. And this is just a visual of what Animator looks like. I did a little teeny one slide thing here, just as a demonstration, a base jumping point on how to create that animation. And then also they could use an animated clip or a video using WeVideo. But here is a link to Canva to kind of show you a visual there of kind of what they could do in Canva. And with the redefinition, it completely transforms their learning opportunities, and students would post this to social media such as Facebook or Instagram and kind of create a dialogue or a conversation about the different ways we can help each other out during severe weather events, or create a solution to a problem such as how to help animals who have been abandoned during severe weather events, or how to prepare for a severe weather event. There are just so many options. And then the technology would elevate it that much more. And that is my project, and I appreciate your time. Thank you so much.